Hey everybody, this is Matt Stone for the Matt Stone is Elvis channel. I am so excited to be here in Honolulu today, showing you for the very first time ever all the filming locations that were done here on the island for the film.
Girl, going swimming, girl, in bikinis, girl, walking on a wave rolling by. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, if you look right over to our right, you'll see the Hilton Hawaiian Village Hotel, which has a lot of Elvis history there. Blue Hawaii was filmed there. Elvis stayed there during the '61 concert. He also stayed there. He rented the entire top floor of Rainbow Tower, which is that tower you just saw during Aloha from Hawaii. That was his favorite hotel here on the island. And there's lots and lots of Elvis history there. But there's lots of videos on the internet that tell you all about the filming locations for Blue Hawaii and Elvis's time at Hilton Hawaiian Village. This is not one of those videos. Girls, 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 people kind of forget that that movie was filmed in Hawaii because they don't mention it at all in the film. In fact, the movie was originally written to take place in New Orleans, which is why you have songs like Plantation Rock and Song of Shrimp. And then when they decided to move it to Hawaii, they just kind of made it work. So starting here in the beginning of the movie, when Papa Stavros still owns the West Wind and all the boat company and all that, this is the harbor that all that took place at. This is Alawai Harbor, and if you take a look at this picture of Elvis filming here, you can see that they are 3 docks over from Rainbow Tower at the start of the harbor, which would put us right here. So if you take a look right here in Alawai Harbor, that photo would be Elvis sitting right on that dock, and I really wish that we would go in, but I'm not very good at cracking locks, so it looks like we're just about stuck. But there is one more scene that is at Alawai Harbor, and it's actually at the other end of the harbor, the scene at the Mariners, at the restaurant where Laurel is with that ancient gentleman, who is no gentleman, that was her father. That was at a club that is right at the other end of the harbor, and it took a lot, believe me, a lot of research, because it's been completely renovated. I was matching trees, and I matched one wall, and I matched the backdrop of the boats to where it is. We haven't been there yet, but hopefully my suspicions, even though it's confirmed by the trees, will be correct. So let's go check it out. So this one took a lot of work to find. So there's a very, very brief scene in the film where Elvis walks down this sidewalk right here, and you can see that he walks by this wall. That's our marker, that wood silver wall. And then he walks through here. This wall wasn't here yet, and he walks through that door. Now, at that point, this overhang wasn't here. They had a large umbrella with a little steering wheel on it, and it was called The Mariners, was the name that they gave it for the film. I have not been able to find a Mariners restaurant history at all here in Honolulu, so I think that was just a facade that they put onto the Waikiki Yacht Club, which has been here since 1944. We know 100% that this is the right area because when you look through the door, when Ross Carpenter is standing in the door, you can see that tree right there in the background. Now, what I believe is that wall where you see the Waikiki Yacht Club Board of Directors, I believe that was where the entrance was now, because if you look, that tree that we saw outside was directly behind Elvis in this shot, in this hallway. In this hallway, there was a door at the other end. So my belief is that was where the door was, and that's where the umbrella was, and then this was changed when they added that whole white wall on the front. Now, if you go over here, right out there, where those tables were, that is where Laurel Dodge was eating lunch with her father. So yeah, this was the Mariners Club. There's a clock on one of these walls in the film. There's a sign that says Mariners, and right here where we're standing is where Ross Carpenter bumps into that server and knocks down the thing and storms out very quickly before Laurel goes down to the Alawai Yacht Club, which is right here, to go explain that was her father and not an older gentleman she was on a date with. All right, so here we are. We are now at Kewalo Basin. So this took a lot of matching as well in order to find this place, but I am 100% sure that this is the location. So at one point, this was the site of the Bumblebee Seafood Company, which was the stand-in for Johnson's company in the movie Girls, Girls, Girls. There were buildings right here, and there was a restaurant right on this corner that you could see in pictures called the Fisherman's Wharf Restaurant. So Elvis would eat here while filming, and then all of the Bumblebee Seafood Company stuff was right here where you see this dock now, and they do like food trucks here now, and everything's pretty much been demolished. And we are 100% sure that this is the location, for one, because you can see that building out in the background, and also when Elvis things were coming and loaded, the boat pulls into the harbor, it goes around that corner, and you can clearly see that tower, that red and white tower right there as I come around. So this is it. This is Qualo Basin. So right here was the Bumblebee Seafood Company, which was the filming location for Johnson's office. Apparently, director Norman Turog was not exactly thrilled with the conditions of filming in Hawaii for this film, so most of the film was shot in Hollywood on sound stages. So that concludes the end of our Girls, Girls, Girls video. Hope to catch you doing more filming location videos in the future. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below what you thought of the video, and yeah, go watch Girls, Girls, Girls and say, I've seen that.